You've stated that you are not the same person that you were 20 years ago, that you've changed. Convince us that the change was a fundamental change of the heart and not just political talk. And how would that change guide you as you serve as our nominee and our president?
Well, first of all, I don't know that I can convince you. I can be a witness, and then you have to decide whether you're convinced. I would say that I am a sadder and slower person than I was 25 years ago. That 25 years ago, I thought if you just kept moving fast enough, somehow everything would always work. And I've learned a lot of limitations of life, and that in fact, sometimes it doesn't work, and sometimes it's very painful. And sometimes you have to go to God for forgiveness, and you have to seek reconciliation, and you have to seek reconciliation with people you're close to. I don't ask people to vote on whether or not they approve of my entire life, any more than most people would want to ask whether or not people are going to vote to approve of their entire life. What I ask you to look at is a 68-year-old grandfather who has spent 53 years studying what this country needs and how to get it done, and to look at my overall record and my willingness, for example, just to endure the beating. I was told by a reporter this morning, 45% of the ads that have been bought in the state are attacks on me. Now, just the willingness to stand there and take that, because I think the future is that important, says something about which of the candidates has character and which of the candidates doesn't. And I'll let you decide whether the person who's been honest and straightforward and positive has more character than the person who hired guns to go out and run ads that are false and misleading.
Have you sought forgiveness from those who, in previous times in your life, have had issues with you?
I've talked to them, and I've tried to express my sadness at what happened, yes. And of course, in the case of my first wife, we share 2 daughters and 2 grandchildren, and have had a very, very long relationship, which Jackie has written about, and is probably the best, eyewitness to the whole process.